This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. The Shannick, again, are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's going to go all the way. By Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's the snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good.
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here.
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grab. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Flaherty Field, a doubleheader action here today on the Lawrence County SportsNet. First pitch called outside for a ball. First pitch here at 2:02 p.m. between the visiting Creekside Crocodiles and the 3V Barons. Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and alongside me Garrett Dolan here in the broadcast booth here today. 1-0 pitch right there down the middle for a strike. 1-1 to Maddox Tarquino. Zach McLean, today's starting pitcher. We'll run through all the numbers here in a few moments. 1-1 pitch, runs inside, 2-1 the count. Two-one pitch, runs outside, make it 3-1. And today's first pitch delivery brought to you by Penn Ohio Bottled Water. Call Penn Ohio Bottled Water for delivery of 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems, or get cases of bottled water delivered to your home or at work. Three-one pitch, foul off. Count runs full now to Maddox Tarquino. Tarquino's batting .250 on the season, as the Creekside Crocodiles are in search of win number 1 on the season, an 0-6 record coming into today. McLean comes set. He fires the full count pitch. Called strike 3 right there on the outside corner. Gets Tarquino looking for the first out of the inning. Brings up Evan Haggerty, the second baseman today for the Creekside Crocodiles. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called, a strike. Haggerty batting .308 on the season. Has a homer and an RBI. This one skips away from Braden Ziegler, today's catcher, for game 1. One the count to Haggerty. Here's the 1-1, fouled off the top roof of the 3 Barons dugout. Kicks back into the fence that's in front of each dugout. Clean set, kicks, fires, foul. We'll do it again from the bout. 1-2 the count.
Not as hot here today as it's been at Flaherty Field.
No, it's actually not too bad here today. 84 degrees your first pitch temperature here today. So it's a little bit warm, perfectly sunny skies. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? He went. Strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts here for Zach McClain here in this one. Now with that, let's take a look at our pitching profile for Mr. Zach McClain. The Pizza Joe's pitcher profiles pitched 2 starts this season, has a 2-1, 12 1/3 innings pitched, has a walk, 4 strikeouts here in this one. Caleb Jones steps in here for Creekside. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 the count.
It's a pitcher profile from Pizza Joe's, and let's just say Zach McClain's been delivering it so far.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runs away from Ziegler. Back to the backstop. 1-1 the count. 1-1 is the count to Caleb Jones. Here's the 1-1. Called strike 2 with the fastball. 1-2 the count. Caleb Jones, one of the hottest hitters here in the Crocodiles lineup, has a 600 batting average, leads the team with 5 RBIs. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Runs high just above the letters of Jones. 2-2 the count. Nobody on, 2 outs, top half of the first inning in game 1 of today's doubleheader here at Flaherty Field. Here's the 2-2. Fouled out of play. We'll do it again. Last start for Zach McClain was against the Creekside Crocodiles back earlier this week on the 25th, so this past Wednesday. Pitched 3 complete innings in that outing. Gave up 2 hits, a run that was earned, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Here's the 2-2. Just outside, count will run full to Jones. It's a full count to Caleb here as Zach McClain looking to strike out the side. Here's the full count pitch, breaking ball. This one grounded right back to McClain. Throw on to first in time easily for the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go down the Crocodiles here in the top half of the first. We'll take a step aside real quick, come back and bring you today's starting lineups for both teams in the bottom half of the first inning. But for now, it's 0-0 from Flaherty Field.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur, and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zingleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Back here for the bottom half of the first inning here in this one. That, let's take a look at today at the 3V Barons starting lineup, brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Call to place your order at 724-656-1553. Call ahead and reserve your seat for after the game or place an order for takeout. Lineup has slightly changed since this graphic was made, so we apologize for that. But kicking off, Ben Miller out in center field. Jake Robinson will bat second. The shortstop, batting third, Josh Reed over at first base. Batting at the cleanup spot, Joey Fazone, the designated hitter. Batting fifth at catcher, Braden Ziegler. Batting sixth now at second base, Callan Durbin. Batting seventh, Troy Bachman, who's now in left field from right field. Tommy Caroli is inserted into the lineup at the number 8 spot. He's playing over at third base. The right fielder, Jason Malley, will bat ninth. And batting 10th, Ethan Mannion inserted as the extra hitter here in this one. And the starting pitcher today for the Creekside Crocodiles, Jake Papagallo. First pitch to Miller. Fastball called for a strike to Miller. Second start of the season here today for Jake Papagallo. 0-1 pitch, runs well outside for a ball. Evens up the count 1-1. Papagallo is set. Winds and fires the 1-1. Outside, this one skips away from Tice. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Miller. Here's the 2-1. Fastball popped up, and this one's going to get out of play, make it a 2-2 count. One strikeout so far in the season for Papagallo. He's given up 4 walks. He's not given up a run yet. Only 1 hit and 3 complete innings of work back on June 22nd against the Cumming Motors. 2-2 pitch. This one popped up into shallow right field. Glasspool will come over for it. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes Miller digging into second. Throw to second is not in time. Ben Miller with a leadoff double here for the Barons. A leadoff double by Ben Miller as this one falls right in front of Glasspool out and right. And Miller turned on the Jets and into scoring position here for Jake Robinson. Here's the first pitch. This one popped up into left. Long run over there by Wardle. That one will drift foul.
Nice to be at Flaherty Field today. Supposed to be here yesterday, but alas, Mother Nature had different plans.
Yeah, the rain quickly put a stop to it. Very quickly.
You know where you should have been?
Where?
The Chaussee Open.
Yes, I heard it was a great turnout yesterday.
Great turnout for some. I know a good friend of ours and fellow Ty Polk, and his team didn't exactly do all that well as they got the helmets at the end of the outing, but always a fun time.
It's a 1-1 count to Jake Robinson. Here's the 1-1 by Papagallo. Runs outside for a ball. With that, let's take a look at our body structure, fitness, strong performance. Jake Robinson in the last game against the Kiski Valley Vikings, 4 at-bats, had 2 hits, an extra base hit that cleared the bases, a bases clearing double, 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored so far. Back in that last game, batting .417 on the season. It's a 3-1 count to Robinson. Yeah, .417 batting average, 6 RBIs, second most on the team, a pair of doubles, a triple on his season. Great season so far here for Robinson. 3-1 pitch to Robinson. This one driven into right field for a base hit. Miller will stay at third and put runners on each side of the diamond. Here after the first 2 hitters are up, it's first and third here for the Barons.
Oh, you're just saying how good of a season Jake Robinson has been having. The former Kent State player now committed to the Slippery Rock University.
Josh Reed, the number 3 hitter, comes in now. First pitch called, a strike to Reed. Runner breaks for second. Jake Robinson is in there for his first stolen base of the season. Now 2 ducks on the pond.
Very much a delayed steal there for Robinson.
Nonetheless, you're going to get there most of the time because usually catchers won't even bother throwing to second because if they do, chances are runner from third's coming home. 0-1 pitch to Reed. This one driven down the third base side and foul as that one skips out of play.
Yeah, you see that a ton, especially in, high school and lower levels. College, it's a bit more of a coin flip, but, typically in the professional levels like the MLB, catchers have that arm strength and accuracy to throw it down. But yeah, here at the collegiate level, I'd say more often than not you'll see it, but certainly could see a throw down still.
0-2 count to Reed. Fastball runs well outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Reed.
Speaking of steals, Tyler, I know we just did the pitcher profile. You know what else is a steal regarding Pizza Joe's? 2 12-cut cheese pizzas for just $25 through June through August.
That's a really good deal.
It's a steal.
Uh-huh.
And that rhymes.
It's so good of a deal, it's a steal. 2-2 pitch runs inside to Josh Reed.
That one almost looked like it went behind him. It didn't, but the way it reacted.
It's a 2-2 count now to Reed. Definitely interesting. Two pitch to Reed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Papagallo gets Reed down hacking for the first out of the first.
So just had Jake Robinson, our body structure, fitness, strong performance, brings up Joey Fizone, who was the other strong performance nominee last game.
Joey Fizone, designated hitter, steps in. Here's the first pitch, swung on and missed. Papagallo goes back to the fastball there. Fizone batting .316. A homer and an RBI. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 2. Fizone quickly down in the count, 0-2. The count. Ben Miller on third. Jake Robinson on second. Fizone calls time. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jake Papagallo. 2 outs now here. Still 2 runners in scoring position for Braden Ziegler. First pitch to Ziegler outside for a ball, 1-0. Let's take a look at our defensive alignment for the Creekside Crocodiles, brought to you by Maduro Bonner Law. Tyler Wardle out in left field, Selma in center, Matthew Glasspool in right field. Carruts out over at third base, Tarquino at short. This one's popped up to first base. Boyd is under it. He will make the catch for the third out of the inning after Ben Miller kicks it off with the double, and Jake Robinson gets a single, put 2 runners in scoring position, but the Barons can't get it done. We played 1 complete inning. Scoreless here still on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by El Cap.
No 2 companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Back here for the top half of the second inning, scoreless here in Game 1 of today's doubleheader between the Creekside Crocodiles and the 3B Barons. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups for the Creekside Crocodiles. First, Maddox Tarquino, Evan Haggerty, and Caleb Jones all led off in the first inning as the 1-2-3 hitters. Logan Boyd will kick off the top half of the second. Cody Carver and Boyd Carruts all on deck and in the hole. Then Evan Tice bats 7th. Alex Selma bats 8th. Batting 9th, Tyler Wardle. Batting 10th, Matthew Glasspool. And batting 11th, Luke Gehring. Logan Boyd steps in. Here's the first pitch. Just off the plate for a ball. Want to know the count? Here's the 1-0. Called strike one. Right there on the upper corner. 1-1. Boyd does not have a single hit this season, but does have an OPS of 375. 1-1 pitch called a strike. Make it a 1-2 count. McLean looking for strikeout number 3 on the day and 21 on the season. Here's the 1-2. Fastball upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. Breaking ball blown by Boyd. His 3rd strikeout today for Zach McLean, and the first out here in the second. Let's take a look at our defensive alignment. Again, some things have switched around since the start, but Troy Bachman's in left. Ben Miller in center. Jason Malley now in right field. Over at third base, Tommy Caroli. Jake Robinson at shortstop. Callan Durbin now at second base. Josh Reed at first. Braden Ziegler behind the plate. And Zach McLean, starting pitcher here for the Barons. First pitch called a strike to Cody Carver. Carver batting .300 on the season. Called strike 2, quickly ahead in the counts. McLean 0-2. McLean set, winds and fires, fouled down the third base side. We'll do it again, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. This one popped up, and this one will drift out of play. 0-2, the count remains the same. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball grounded to short. Robinson has it. Throw on the first to Reed in time to retire Carver for the second out of the inning. That brings up Boyd Karutz. With 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch breaking ball, a little low for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball called a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Liner right to first. to Josh Reed to get the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go down the Crocs again. Still scoreless here from Flaherty Field between the Creekside Crocodiles and the 3B Barons.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
Bottom half of the second here in game one of today's doubleheader between the visiting Creekside Crocodiles and the 3V Barons. Here a 10-4-1 record overall so far for the Barons, an 8-4 league record for the Creekside Crocodiles, a 0-6 league record so far in the season. Here in this one, this is the 6th all-time meeting between both of these two teams. Barons have won 4 of those 5 games so far. Last meeting back earlier this week on June 25th, a 4-3 walk-off win for the 3B Barons. First pitch of the bottom half of the second runs outside to Callan Durbin. Pitch outside, make it 2-0. Papagallo winds and fires outside. Now 3 balls and 0 strikes to Durbin. Here's the 3-0, called a strike, 3-1. Durbin has walked twice so far this season. Here's the 3-1. This one driven into right field. Glass ball misses it. It gets by him. Here comes Durbin running into second. And he's not stopping there. Here he goes into third. Throw to third. Well in time to get Durbin out. Running into third. As Durbin was not stopping, running the whole way around the bases. As Glassball throws that one in to third, and Krutz is there and had Durbin out by at least 3 or 4 steps. One out now here in the inning. First pitch to Troy Bachman is popped up. Right there is Tarquino on the edge of the infield for the catch. An F6 for the second out. Brings up Tommy Caroli. Jason Malley on deck. Nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch just off the plate. 1-0 the count. Caroli playing over at third base here in game 1. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball driven into right field. Glassball running over for. He dives. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Glassball with a diving catch out in right field to pull in what might have been extra bases for Tommy Caroli for the third out, up, and 3 Barons batters down. We played 2 complete innings from Flaherty Field, still scoreless on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
3 base hits so far and 2 men left on base through 2 innings for the Barons. For the Creekside Crocs, not a single base runner so far. Evan Tice, Alex Selma, and Tyler Wardle all due up here in the third for the Creekside Crocodiles. First pitch called a strike to Evan Tice. Tice batting .286 on the season. An RBI and one of very few Crocodiles players to have a stolen base. 0-1 pitch fouled off, back to the backstop, 0-2. Oh and 2 is the count to Evan Tice. 0-2 pitch called, strike 3 on the outside edge. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Zach McLean. He's retired all 7 Creekside Crocodiles batters he's faced. One out, nobody on for Alex Selma. First pitch, called a strike. Selma looking for hit number 1, batting 0-0-0. On a very calm afternoon here in Flaherty Field. 0-1 pitch that's fouled out of play. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just a bit high above the letters. 1-2. Both teams wearing white uniforms today. Only difference is the Barons have the black pinstripes like always. Creekside does not. Here's the 1-2. This one driven into center field. Long run over for Miller. He will catch it in center field for the second out of the inning. Tyler Wardle will step in. Nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch to Wardle, just a bit high. 1-0. Much like Selma, Wardle has not recorded a hit so far this season. Matthew Glasspool stands on deck here for Creekside. Wardle swung on and missed on a low breaking ball. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. Collins strike 2. Back to the fastball. 5 strikeouts so far today for Zach McLean. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning and number 6 on the day for Zach McLean. 1, 2, 3 go down the Crocs here in the top half of the third. We're scoreless here through 2.5.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel's Tori Atkins as the May Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for winning her unprecedented 4th consecutive WPIL title in the 400-meter and 200-meter dash, winning 2 other district gold medals, and bringing home state gold in the 400 meters. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner as the May Red Zone Athlete of the Month, after getting gold in the 200-meter and silver in the 100-meter dash. Congratulations to Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner and Laurel's Tori Atkins, the May Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here for the bottom half of the third inning. Jason Malley and Ethan Mannion will lead things off here for the Barons, and then it's the top of the order and Ben Miller. All 3 due up. That's Malley, Mannion, and Miller. Papagallo so far 2 strikeouts through 2 innings pitched here in this one. And Garrett, let's take a look at the last for the 3V Barons. A 11-4 win back on Thursday at Pullman Park against the Kiski Valley Vikings. Scored 6 runs in the third inning thanks to Jake Robinson, a bases clearing double to give the Barons the lead after Kiski Valley got off to an early 1-0 lead in that one. Dennis Fidel started the game and earned the win for the Barons. He surrendered a hit, 2 runs over 6 complete innings, struck out 7 and walked 7 batters in that one. But Garrett, your thoughts from the last game and Barons coming in on a 2-game winning streak?
I mean, just an all-around solid performance. Pitching really pitched well. just 3 hits given up. The walks kind of hurt them, but you know, and then obviously the hitting part that the bats have needed to heat up here, and they certainly did that.
First pitch to Jason Malley, fouled off. 0-1 the count. Jason Malley batting 167. 3 RBIs, 3 stolen bases. Here's the 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2.
You know, the Barons really, you know, top part of their order has been hitting really solidly. They just kind of need the guys towards the end of the lineup to start getting on a little more.
0-2 pitch popped up into right field. Glasspool charges over for it. He will make the catch right in front of Salma for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that was a close one there. Nearly collided, but make the catch, and luckily no one's hurt.
Ethan Mannion, the Barons' number 10 hitter and extra hitter, will step in. Papagallo winds and fires. Curveball right there for a strike. Papagallo comes set, winds and fires. Another curveball outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2 the count now to Ethan Mannion. One and two the count. Here's the 1-2. That one hits off the helmet of Ethan Mannion and is shaken up. We will take a quick step aside right now and we'll see how Ethan Mannion is doing, but for now it looks like he's okay. Maybe we won't, as he is talking to head coach Eric Francis and the home plate umpire, as well as assistant coach Greg Parado. He seems to be okay and will jog down first base. Definitely a scary hit by pitch. Mannion is at first, and Ben Miller steps in 1 for 1 so far. He doubled to kick off the bottom half of the first. First pitch high and inside, 1-0. Pitch. High and outside, 2-0 the count. Zero ball game. Mannion on first. Throw back to first. Mannion slides back in there safely. First pickoff attempt of the day. Mannion is the Barons' third base runner. 2-0 pitch called a strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Miller, 267 batting average. One of 3 Barons to hit the long ball. Not at this ballpark. Miller did his out at Hickory High School in a doubleheader against the Trafford Crazy Train. 3-1 pitch, just high, ball 4. Mannion advances to second. Miller to first, now 2-1 here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the Barons. Jake Robinson will step in. First pitch, inside and low, want to know the count. Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Robinson. Runners on first and second here for the Barons. And a 0-0 ball game. Here's the 2-0. Fouled away. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. Papagallo will step off as he was in the windup. I don't know, Garrett, you and I talked about it the other day, but about what technically qualifies as a balk. You know it more than I do. This one grounded by the first base, and it's fair. Here comes Mannion coming home. He will score. Miller to third. Toshiba RBI single for Jake Robinson gives the Barons a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, really solid hitting there from Robinson, who has been, without question, the Barons' most consistent and solid hitter so far this season. Another RBI for him. Barons up ahead 1-0.
Robinson credited with a double. So that's a single and a double so far on the day for Jake Robinson, as that one just squeaked by Boyd at first and the first base bag. It's a 1-0 lead here for the Barons. Josh Reed steps in. First pitch, a fly ball into shallow left field. That's in there for a base hit. Miller will score easily. Here comes Robinson around. Sliding into second is Reed. 1 out, 2-run RBI double for Josh Reed. Extends this Barons lead to now 3-0. Another Toshiba RBI. Back-to-back doubles here for the Barons as Josh Reed nails the first pitch into left center, turns 2 bases out of it, and brings in 2 runs. First pitch, breaking ball there for a strike to Joey Fazzone. 3-0 our score. Barons out in front. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This one's popped up and will get out of play. 1-2 the count. Papagala set, winds and fires the 1-2. Called strike 3 right there on the outside corner to get Joey Fizone out for the second out of the inning. Braden Ziegler will step in. First pitch, grounder out to short. Tarquino has it. He stops throwing to first. Long stretch there by Boyd. He is called out. A great play over there by Tarquino at short to pick it up on his backhand, stop and throw it the whole way across to first to get out Ziegler. 3 runs come across the score here, though, in the bottom half of the third, off of 2 hits and 1 man left on base. Barons in front 3-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're MoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor all of Lawrence County softball as our Lawrence County Team of the Month. Mohawk and Shannikin Union won a softball trifecta of WPIL championships on the same day. Elwood City, Laurel, Shenango, and Wilmington each won playoff games, and Newcastle set program and WPIL records on the softball diamond this year. Congratulations to all of our county softball athletes representing as our May LCAP.
Back here for the top half of the 4th inning. A 3-run spot there in the bottom half of the third behind the Barons. They lead it 3-0. Matthew Glasspool, Luke Gehring, and Maddox Tarquino will kick things off here in the 4th. First pitch, high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Glasspool is batting 182 on the season. 1-0 pitch called a strike, 1-1 the count. Klein winds and fires. Outside, ball 2. Two and 1 count. Collins strike 2. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Last ball goes down. Hacken. Strikeout number 7 on the day for Zach McClain. Luke Gehring will step in. First pitch, grounded back to McClain. Easy throw on to first to Josh Reed to get the second out of the inning. The second out assisted by McClain. Flips the lineup card over for Maddox Tarquino. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. Barons in front 3-0. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch, breaking ball, a little below the knees. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Pitch, called a strike, 2-1. Pitch, swung on and missed. 2-2. Tarquino has struck out so far today. He's 0 for 1. Two count, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. Zach McClain, perfect through 4. After 3.5 complete, Barons lead the Creekside Crocodiles 3-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning, Callan Durbin will step in. Jake Papagallo still out there on the mound. First pitch down low for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. High for a ball, 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0. Called a strike. Durbin doubled in his last at-bat, but got caught going for third on a throw from Glasspool out in right field to Karutz at third. In his bid for a triple, 2-1 pitch grounded to second. Haggerty's there. Throw on to first in time for the first out of the inning. 4-3 ground out. Brings up Troy Bachman. If you flash it back to this past Wednesday, in the last meeting between both these teams, it was Troy Bachman who drove in 2 runs in the bottom half of the 9th inning to beat Creekside 4-3. As it brought home Nick Pirano and Callan Durbin. First pitch called a strike. Tommy Caroli stands on deck. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. Bachman flew out back in the second inning. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Jake Papagallo. Up to 5 now on the season. Tommy Caroli now up. First pitch breaking ball called a strike, 0-1. One pitch. That one gets away from Tice. That one was well low and outside. 1-1 the count. Jason Manley on deck. Papagallo fires the 1-1. Grounder diving, stop by Boyd at first. He'll take it to the bag himself. Step on it for the third out of the inning. In an unassisted ground out via the third baseman and Boyd. 1, 2, 3 go down the Barons after 4 complete innings. It is the Barons 3, Crocodiles 0.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
It's a Red Zone call to the bullpen. Make sure you stop by the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all of your county sporting apparel needs. Sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. Voted best of the best in Lawrence County.
Zachary Ketch will come into pitch in relief of Zach McLean. Has a 4.42 ERA on the season. And for Zach McLean, a perfect outing for him. 4 complete innings, 7 strikeouts, and retired every batter he faced. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 the count to Evan Hegarty. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First batter. Catch sees. Strikes out Haggerty. His first strikeout today. Garrett, now what are your thoughts on McLean's performance here today?
Not sure what to say other than just dominant. You know, giving your bats a chance to win the game for you, and he did just that and more.
First pitch fouled off by Caleb Jones. Top half of the 5th inning, nobody on, 1 out for Caleb Jones. Came in today batting .600.
Not too shabby.
Leads the team by far in that category. Has a home run. This one driven out to second. Durbin has it. Throw on to first in time to retired Jones for the second time today.
I just realized I stole your pen.
Hey, do you want a pen? I have like 60.
I don't need one. I just grabbed it and didn't even realize.
I got like all the colors in the world. I got yellow, purple, blue, green. I even got a 4-colored pen. Just broadcasting pens, I guess.
Need a pen sponsorship. Maybe Staples.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm pretty sure that's where these pens came from. Maybe came from Amazon. 1-0 pitch, called a strike to Logan Boyd, 1-1.
Maybe you shouldn't just be giving out a free promotion like this.
I guess we probably shouldn't.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, but
1-1 pitch, fouled off, make it a 1-2 count to Boyd.
Doesn't hurt, but also doesn't benefit us in any way.
But
it could.
It could. See, that's the thing, is it could.
And benefit you as well, and your company.
1-2 pitch, this one popped up and found. Hey, if you want to come sponsor the Barons, always open.
The Barons or Lawrence County SportsNet.
Always looking for new sponsors all around. Special thanks to all our sponsors that sponsor Lawrence County SportsNet and the 3B Barons for the 2025 Summer Collegiate season. It's a 1-2 count to Logan Boyd. Catch is ready. He winds and fires. This one dropped by Ziegler. Throw to first. Caught by Reed. He is out. Another strikeout on the day for Zachary Catch, his second, and retires all 3 batters he faces here in the 5th. We've played 4.5 complete, still 3-0 Barons. You're watching Summer League Collegiate level baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
Back here for the bottom half of the 5th inning, Jason Malley, Ethan Mannion in the top of the order, and Ben Miller all due up here in the 5th for the Barons, up by 3. Jason Malley will kick things off for the Barons. Gallo still out there on the hill. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch. This one popped up into shallow right field. Boyd runs away for it. So Glasspool out and right can come in and make the catch as Boyd was running back for it. Let Glasspool make the catch for the first out of the inning. Ethan Mannion will step in now for the Barons. He got hit by a pitch right off the helmet in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch, outside for a ball, 1-0. Barons coming in today on a 2-game win streak. That is actually the biggest win streak right now all across the North American Baseball Alliance. 1-0 pitch called for a strike, 1-1 the count. One and one the count, 1 out. Here's the 1-1 breaking ball. This one driven into right. Glasspool a little soft jog for it. He will stop and let it go foul. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2 by Papagallo. Check swung. He went the whole way around, says the home plate umpire. Strikeout number 5 on the day for Jake Papagallo, and 2 away here in the 5th. First pitch calling a strike to Ben Miller. Miller 1 for 1 in 2 plate appearances today. He walked back in the third inning and hit a double in the first. Here's the 0-1. Check swung called. Strike 2. Miller went the whole way around. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Jake Papagallo, and retires all 3 Barons batters in order. We played 5 complete innings. Barons still lead at 3-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel's Tori Atkins as the May Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for winning her unprecedented 4th consecutive WPIL title in the 400-meter and 200-meter dash, winning 2 other district gold medals, and bringing home state gold in the 400 meters. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner as the May Red Zone Athlete of the Month, after getting gold in the 200-meter and silver in the 100-meter dash. Congratulations to Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner and Laurel's Tori Atkins, the May Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here for the top half of the 6th, here from Flaherty Field in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Cody Carver will kick things off for Creekside, followed by Boyd Karutz and Evan Tice. First pitch driven into right field. Malley runs over for it. He will make the catch on the run. A great play by Jason Malley in right field to pull in the catch on the very first pitch of the 6th. Boyd Karutz steps in now for the Crocodiles. First pitch down low for a ball. And Zachary catches second inning in relief after McLean pitched 4 complete innings, struck out 7 Creekside batters. 1-0 pitch, a chopper to third. That goes over the glove of Tommy Caroli and into left field. And that breaks the perfect game, as Karutz, the first base runner for the Creekside Crocodiles, as that one took a bad hop and over the glove of Tommy Caroli. Think that's an error?
I would say so.
They will call it an error in E5. One-0 count to Evan Tice. One-0 pitch. This one foul down the first base side. 1-1 the count. One pitch. Called strike 2 right there on the outside corner. 1-2 the count now to Tice. Tice 0 for 1 today. He struck out looking back in the third inning. One-two pitch. Fastball's called. Strike three as Tice swinging the whole way through. 2 outs now here in the sixth. Alex Selma steps in. Karutz over on first. First pitch there for a strike. 0-1 the count. One pitch runs high. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounder to second. Durbin has it. Throw on to first to Reed in time to retire Selma and get out of the inning, just giving up the one error and 1 man left on base. 3-0 Barons still in front after 5.5 complete on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor all of Lawrence County softball as our Lawrence County Team of the Month. Mohawk and Shannikin Union won a softball trifecta of WPIL championships on the same day. Elwood City, Laurel, Shenango, and Wilmington each won playoff games, and Newcastle set program and WPIL records on the softball diamond this year. Congratulations to all of our county softball athletes representing as our May LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Back here for the bottom half of the sixth inning. Here from Flaherty Field. Jake Robinson, Josh Reed, and Joey Fazone all due up here in the inning. Jake Papagallo still out there for Creekside. First pitch called a strike. Papagallo up to 70 pitches. Here's pitch number 71. That's driven foul down the first base side. 0-2 the count. Robinson's 2 for 2 today. He has a single and a double. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball check swung, appeal down to first Robinson did not go. Count goes 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed by Robinson as that one ran inside. Strike 3 for the first out of the bottom half of the 6th. That is only the 5th time Robinson has been sent down via the strikeout. Now Josh Reed will stand in. Nobody on and one out. First pitch, a little roller that trickles foul as that one initially stayed fair as it inched toward third base. Quick turn to the left. Oh, and 1 the count to Reed. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Reed batting .350. Couple RBIs. He has 3. Here's the 0-2. Just outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Reed. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom half of the 6th. Barons in front 3-0 in game 1 of today's 7-inning doubleheader. One-two pitch. Grounder right back. And into center field, a comebacker gets by Papagallo, and just too far out of the reach of Evan Haggerty at second, and into center field, a 1-out knock for Josh Reed. He is 2 for 3 today. First pitch calling a strike to Joey Fazzone. Fazzone has struck out in both prior at-bats. 0 for 2 today. He's got Reed over at first. 0-1 pitch, called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Fazzone retired for the 3rd time today. All via the strikeout. Now 2 away here in the 6th for Braden Ziegler. First pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Ziegler. Swung grounded to second. Haggerty has it. Throw on to first in time to get out Ziegler. 4-3 ground out to end the 6th inning. 6 complete played. Barons in the lead. 6-0. 3 outs to go. here all on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor all of Lawrence County softball as our Lawrence County Team of the Month. Mohawk and Shannick Union won a softball trifecta of WPIL championships on the same day. Elwood City, Laurel, Shenango, and Wilmington each won playoff games, and Newcastle set program and WPIL records on the softball diamond this year. Congratulations to all of our county softball athletes representing as our May LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for their free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
Back here for the top half of the 7th inning. Here, 3 outs stand in the way of the 3rd straight win for the Barons. First pitch called a ball to Tyler Wardle. One 0 pitch called a strike. 1-1. One pitch down low. 2 balls and a strike. Matthew Glasspool and Luke Gehring all due up here in the 7th, down by 3. Again, we will have Game 2 coverage on the Lawrence County SportsNet. That'll start shortly after. We will have a new live stream on that one, wherever you watch any Lawrence County SportsNet production. 3-1 pitch, down low, ball 4. First walk given up. And the second base runner on the day here for Creekside. Matthew Glasspool will step in. First pitch ripped foul. Glasspool 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging back in the 4th. Oh, 1 inside, throw back to first. Could not get Wardle. 1-1 the count. One the count. Wardle on first. On 1 pitch, a little high. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch, calling a strike. 2-2. Luke Gehring on deck, nobody out. Runner on first. Barons in front 3-0. Throw back to first. Not in time. Strike 3 called. Rung up glass pole on a pitch right there. Right at the letters for the first down of the inning. First pitch high and outside to Luke Gehring. Only one base runner left on base by Creekside so far today. Barons have stranded 4. First pitch, or excuse me, 1-0 pitch. Called a strike as that one froze Gehring. 1-1 the count. Catch up to 32 pitches. Here's 33. Called strike 2 right there. Fastball down the middle. 1-2 the count. Again, Wardle on first. 1 out. Tarquino stands on deck. One-two pitch. Strike 3. Right there. Is that one again froze up Luke Gehring. 2 outs now in the inning. That brings up the top of the order and Maddox Tarquino, who was struck out looking in both prior at-bats. First pitch, grounder to second. Durbin has it. Throw on to first in time. That is your ball game. The 3B Barons defeat the Creekside Crocodiles with a final score of Barons 3, Crocodiles nothing. And with that, a combined no-hitter between Zachary McLean and Zachary Ketch. The two guys named Zach get it done in game 1 of today's doubleheader for the Barons. 2 batters stranded on base here today. Total by the Creekside Crocodiles in this 3-0 win. What an amazing performance here today. Garrett, any thoughts before we head into the Tri-County Principals postgame show?
Not really, just, a really solid performance, especially from the pitching staff. They didn't really have to, the bats didn't really have to do a whole lot other than get just 1 run, and, they did that, got 3. So, really solid combined no-hitter from McLean and from Catch, and really all you can ask for there.
Yeah, time of the game, 1 hour and 42 minutes here in this one. A combined 12 strikeouts between Zachary McLean and Zachary Ketch. 7 strikeouts by Zachary McLean, and a perfect outing for McLean. He pitched 4 complete innings. Zachary Ketch pitched 3 innings in relief. He will get the save in this one, as he only walked 1 batter and struck out 5 batters, combined 12 here in this one. And what a game it has been in game 1 of today's doubleheader. Zachary McLean gets the win, improves to a 3-1 record. Papagallo gets the loss, goes to an 0-1 record, and Zachary Ketch gets the save in this one. And a little brief scoring recap here for you in this one. All 3 runs scored in the 3rd inning by the 3B Barons, thanks to Ethan Mannion getting hit by a pitch, and then a walk to Ben Miller. Then Jake Robinson hits a single to bring in Mannion from second, make it a 1-0 game. And then Josh Reed hits a 2-run double to make this a 3-0 game. But final game time, 1 hour and 42 minutes. Again, McLean gets the win. Papagallo gets the loss. Final line score, Creekside 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 2 men left on base. For the Barons, 3 runs, 6 hits, an error, and 4 men left on base. For myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Garrett Dolan. That'll do it all for this broadcast. We'll be back here shortly in the next 15 to 20 minutes for Game 2 of today's doubleheader here at Flaherty Field.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.